Alright, so the next course of action I think is going to be getting our maximum security block up, but we don't really have nearly enough money for that. You guys... Oh, you're not plugged in. Oopsie. Easily solved. Alright. Are you not plugged in either? Oh, there's like a gap. Alright, that's fine. That should work, I hope. But yeah, we need a place for our maximum security inmates. But we don't have the money. So let's take a look at the grants. Now we do still have this cell block D, which should kick in pretty soon. Well, we might be a little bit under the 200. We're going to be a lot under the 200, actually. That's not ideal. Let's get the rest of these cells up. That'll raise our numbers just a little. It won't be enough to trigger that grant, but something is better than nothing, right? Toilets for everybody. So we might actually have to make our cell block with the money we have, which is not going to be a good thing. Let's see if we can save some money. What are we looking at? The food. Food. Where does the food thingy live? There it is. Oh, there. Policy. Let's drop these down just a little bit. That'll save us a little bit of cash. Make our dudes a little bit more unhappy, but let's try and save up enough money that we can... So that was already down there. Okay. A little bit of scatterbrain today. Sorry, but yeah. If we sit on our money for a little while, we'll probably get enough to make that cell block, and that'll complete the grant, and everything will be golden. It'd be nice if these guys would pass these courses. Let's take a look at those. Something just happened. Oh, prisoner uniforms and stuff. Programs. So what are we looking at? The Foundation Education. Foundation Education. Nobody has passed it. We had 3 guys finish it, and they didn't pass it. Well, good job, assholes. And nobody can do the general education course yet, because they have to pass the other one first. Frustrating. I guess we could see about setting our next set of classrooms and chapels and workshops down here. But I don't know. Don't know if we should do that right away. They don't look the same size. 9x10 internal. 9x10 internal. They are the same size, they just don't look it. Alright. So I guess we could accelerate some time. Our prisoners are being locked up for the night. We do have some more inmates coming tomorrow, which will give us a little bit of cash. We'll have to make sure we get our informants in once we get this next batch of guys as well. Make sure there's nobody going to get murdered immediately. We've been doing pretty good with keeping our dudes alive this time out. In our last prison, there were people being shagged every fucking day. Especially those squishy guys who people want dead. But we've been pretty good at keeping them out of mischief. Even if they will keep insisting on hanging out in the yard with all the rough guys, but that's not my fault. That's their own volition. "18 prisoners up for parole." That's going to be helping us too. If our inmates get paroled, we get money, as long as they don't reoffend. Let's leave it at 33. Let's make sure we're not going to have too many people be released when they're not reformed. That would just be asking for trouble. In fact, it would be asking for one of the game's failure states to trigger. And we don't want that. We still got a long way to go. We want to check out Death Row and all that new stuff that's been added since the last time we played. Why is it so dark down here? Because there's no lights. Well, that makes sense. Let's put in a bunch of lights down here. I almost feel bad for the guys living in those cells. Is there really no lights up here either? Is there any lights anywhere? There's lights in there. Oh, you know what? We weren't copying the hallways, were we? We were just copying the fucking cells. Sorry for you guys who've been living in the dark. That was mean. I know. There. Shed a little bit of light on the situation. Much better. Is that a tunnel? I don't think that's a tunnel. Hopefully that's better. That reminds me, actually. Do we have our guard patrol set up? We don't. Let's make sure we do that. So we'll have a guard walking up there. A guard walking up there. Let's make sure they go far enough that they can see in these end cells. And we'll have an armed guard who patrols the middle. Let's get another dog patrol as well. I guess it's going to be the same one because they're going to be attached, but that'll be okay. We could always cut it off like that. That way we can have two dogs running that. And that'll be okay. Now we could play with that scheduler. Make sure we put guards where they're needed, but I'll probably screw it up, so I'm not going to touch it just yet. We might explore it a little bit later, but for right now I'm happy having our guards stationed in places full time. We're going to want to get some new guards, actually. We have some new inmates about to arrive. Let's make sure we do that. Let's go up to, I think 40. 40 is a good number. And we'll get 3 more armed guards as well. It's important that we keep our guard numbers up as our prisoner population increases. There's probably an ideal ratio of prisoners to guards that, you know, real life prisons try and conform to. But I don't know it, and I don't know if there's a specific ratio that works best in the context of the game. So we're gonna hire as many guards as just feels right, you know? Alright, these inmates are about to arrive. I'm a little bit nervous. They're here, along with 10,000 other people, visitors and reform program providers and stuff. And here they are. I don't think we've had any of these guys before. They don't leap out at me anyway. It's fucking loud down there. Try to smuggle things into our prison. Drugs, hammers. You guys are troublemakers, I can tell. You had a cell phone up your ass? You had garden shears up your ass? Wow. That can't have been comfortable. Every time the bus went over a bump on the way here, it's like, oh my god, that hurt. That's kind of funny. Funny mental image. Or a horrific mental image. I can't decide which. That sounded like somebody being tasered. Hello? Something happened somewhere, and I don't know where. Our dudes are getting pissy. My guess is they're hungry. But food time is approaching. They should be taken care of. Let's actually check what they're pissy about. Food a little bit, but also family and recreation. It's okay. Everything will work out. Just everybody's cranky in the morning. It's just like real life, right? So we'll let our informants chat to our new arrivals for a little while. We'll call them in, I guess, maybe later on this evening. I really wish the tasering had a pop-up. Like the assaults, the guard assaults and stuff do. Because I would love to know where this trouble is happening. I keep hearing the taser noise, but I'm not seeing anybody actually being tasered. Which is a little bit frustrating. We're missing a guard on that monitor. Hopefully he'll return to his post soon. Yeah, I guess we're not going to find out where this trouble is happening. I hear somebody being all angry. I'm not even going to try and find it, honestly. I don't think we'll succeed. So let's accelerate a little bit of time. We're not going to go up to full time because I'm a little bit nervous. Let's go up to medium. The danger level is dropping. I think we're going to be okay now. As people phone their families and you know, just generally hang out. We have a couple of people in solitary, a couple of people waiting to go to solitary. We have enough solitary cells. I don't know why they're not yet in solitary. I really hate that we have max security guys working in with those regular guys. At least there's only minimum security over here. We're not going to have our fraudsters and our petty theft guys get shanked by our serial killers and our rapists. It's good to know. What the hell are you two doing? Just gyrating on one another? Alright, well, I mean, if that's your thing, that's okay. Just, you know, don't do it in public. Come on, guys. That's probably why you're in here in the first place, right? Still a little bit nervous. Things seem to be okay. That guy is having a seizure. They're all having seizures. Is there like ley lines going across here or something? The fucking energy of the earth is fucking with their muscles or their brains or all of the above. Food time. Feeding time at the fucking zoo. Hey, you look special. Who are you? You are special. Al Fingers Lindsay. It's loud. Contraband guitars. An outlawed studio gear. Okay. I don't know who that person is, but they're special, so I like them. I'm a big fan of special people. Biggle? Hey, Biggle. Moist Loins Biggle. Wow. Murdered all of his doctors with his sweatiest body part, his loins. That's disturbing. But alright. I guess I'll let it pass. You did, after all, help fund this wonderful, wonderful game. So you can do what you want with your loins, I guess. That sounds wrong, but you guys know what I mean. I'm not advocating any kind of illegal behavior, but he helped fund Prison Architect. Come on, cut him some slack. Everybody seems nice and calm, although the danger level is rising. What's up, guys? Family and recreation. That's getting really, really bad. Maybe we need more phones. I think we're going to put some phones in our food rooms. What do you call those things? Our canteens. That way when people have finished eating, they can talk to their families. Maybe that'll help with their family needs here. Because it might be we have enough phones, but they're not in places where our inmates are at particular times. Yeah, the phones are super in demand out here. So we definitely want some more of those. Once they're all plugged in, we'll have to make sure we tap them. Maybe we should have some in the cell blocks too, like in the common rooms. Let's do that. Something a little bit like that. So they can have plenty of access to phones and try and solve this problem before it really becomes a problem. We might need another phone tap. Let's get one of those as well. Do have a whole bunch of extra phones now. What are you guys staring at? It's kind of creepy. They're all facing in the same direction. So you realize the table's here, right? Like, alright, I'm not going to judge. You can be crazy if you like. Now that would be kind of cool, having wings for, you know, the prisoners with questionable mental health. I'm thinking of Prison Break, where they have, you know, the psych ward where Haywire comes from. I love Haywire. He's so much fun. When I grow up, I want to be just like him. Nah. I'm already crazy. I'm already old, too. Jesus. I can't grow up. Oh, I'm getting sidetracked. What are we doing? Waiting for more phones to be installed. We'll sit tight on that. Let's speed up time. Actually, no, let's not. Let's call in our CIs. Come on, guys. Let's get you guys... Go away. Let's get you guys in our security room, where you can tell us if there are bad people. Well, it's prison, of course they're bad people, but if there is anybody going to get murdered, is what I meant to say. We have a lot of deliveries scheduled. I'm really not happy. I thought that wall was big enough, but it's just really not. Now, we could limit our inmates' ability to traverse this outermost area. I think we're going to do that. Let's put on some jail doors. Oh, jail doors right there. A jail door right there. Right there. There's going to be a lot of jail doors. But I think it's going to be worth it in the end. Let's also wall these areas up for now. Stop them getting access to our wider prison. That should work out. Need a couple little bits of fences. We don't actually need that, because they shouldn't be able to get around there anyway. They can still get past down here, so we might want to build a big old fence. Let's do that. Oh, but now they can't get to the infirmary. Let's do it like this. There. Now they can get to the infirmary. We can build our new workshops and stuff. That'll work out okay, I think. Oh shit, our informants. What you got to tell us, guys? Those guys are all already in protective custody. You know, skilled fighters. Not seeing any more snitches. That's good. That's very good. Oh. You guys get back to whatever it was you were doing. And let's hook up our new phone tap here. We'll have one for all of these. I think we'll make another one for the ones in the cell blocks. Just to spread out a little bit of the load. Gonna need some more guards again real soon. Didn't he just go out and pick those up? I think I remember seeing him with those in our CI screen. And he walked right past the dog. Not too smart. Speed up some time again. We're spending money when I'm trying to save it. Story of my life, right? Okay, so once this fence and all these doors are installed, we should be able to mark most of this as staff only for right now. That will greatly limit our prisoners' ability to go out there and pick up drugs. Let's actually put a door right here. Oh, right here. So they can get down this area, but not back here. Oh, you dummy! You're trapped. I guess he can come through there. So let's set that all to staff only. There, perfect. Now try and get your fucking drugs, assholes. Okay, we're about to get the beds. That's nice. We're kind of close to fulfilling this grant, but not really. So we'll wait for the beds to kick in. And then we can go from there. Pretty happy with how things are going so far. We have 20 more prisoners coming in the morning. Give us some more cash. Let's preemptively grab some more guards. We'll go up to 50. That's kind of a lot, but make sure we have plenty of idle guards ready to help deal with all that bullshit. Look at them all, like ants. Murderous, thieving ants. Wow. I did see an inmate go in there. Do we not have a security camera? Do we have a security camera in this one? No. Maybe we should do that. That sounds like it'd be a good idea. Let's put a security camera in each of these. That's really tight. I hate how they're not properly aligned. Also, these fridges are the wrong way around. But that's okay. It will be fine. That was a long lead. That's still a long lead. Where's your dog, guy? Whoa. That was a fucking fast dog. Somebody's being tasered. Again, I have no idea where this is happening. Oh, there it is. He was trashing his cell. Go fucking ass. We should do a shakedown. Let's do a shakedown. See if we can find some tunnels and shit. And we know there was a bunch of contraband picked up. So that seems like a wonderful idea. Let's do it anyway. Already finding a ton of stuff. I'm eager for tunnels, especially. We haven't had any escapes yet, right? I don't think so. We had a few attempts early on where they were making runs for it, but I don't think anybody actually made it past regards. People are getting pissy, but that's okay. I find it's best to do it at night time, because they're not missing out on free time and stuff by being searched. They can just, go right back to sleep. It's a lot of contraband, especially alcohol. Oh, poison. No, needles. Thought that was poison. Don't think there is any poison. Don't think they found any poison. So that's a positive, I guess. No poison in our prison. Yet.